What's up? You are tuned in to The Awaken, an outlet for targeted individuals. And I am your host, Frankie B. And like I did promise you all that I was going to give you another podcast. Because earlier when I had went live, I was basically walking and really wasn't that... I was focused, but I was, focused out here in the battlefield too. So, guys, I decided to, actually stay out. I actually didn't go home. They had picked up really hard after I did my podcast. They started coming out of the woodworks, and the Slayer came to town, and I wanted to play around with these little gang-stalking creeps and terrorize them and harass them the way that they've so unjustly terrorized us. So, as we were talking earlier when I went live, I basically didn't bring my blowhorns. But what I did do today is, just followed them back. And then I would turn off. I would do my cell phone thing, talk about these brown nosers. And, just have a little fun here and there. I don't do this all the time, but... when I feel like giving them, a little bit of fever, it's my choice to do that. They just can't get it freely whenever they want it. I give it when I want to give it. So it may be times where I don't pay their ass no mind, but it just may be times where I just want to have a little fun. So, through it all, my awakened individuals, you must smile and you must keep it moving. We talked about that gang stalking snaggertooth thing earlier today, and how envious she was, and she was basically my little project. I went and I just did a little evaluation, a psych evaluation on this child that I've known for a year, that basically when I was finding out I was been awakened, she entered when I went through my masquerade B stage. Wow, I went through stages. However, she came back into the picture. She was just so anxious to get me over. I guess her handler was like, get him over, get him over. Oh my God, that place is a mess. So for my photo to this podcast, what you all may not have known if you look at my photos, some of them, well, most of them, I use, if I'm out and about and I see a gang stalker or, a gang stalker or creep, I go ahead and I take a picture of them, not overdoing it, because I don't want to run out my memory, but I use the picture for my cover to my podcast. So when you see that, that's what that is. But today, for this podcast, what I'm going to do is post a picture of this child's home, what she calls a home. And honey, this is just a mess. Oh wow, guys, it's just a mess. I don't understand how someone can live in such filth. And then the way she has it when he's on a FaceTime or a Facebook Messenger, is he has this little poster posted up, and that's what he focuses on. So he doesn't move from that one spot to give you what do they call that? Oh, wow. To give you an illusion, a perfect illusion. So, and then it's burning up hot. I'm not going to waste any more time on that. Together we will overcome. Together we will rise. Together we will take the gloves off. Together we will empower each other, and we're already winning. So, tonight I just want to sit here and just vibe a little, because I'm chilling out. I'm actually looking over at Brooklyn, actually at the ferry. I'm at all the ferries right now. Just decided to fall back and just, take in some of this nature. It's a beautiful night. And I just wanted to enjoy life. This is how you enjoy life. However, I do have a gang stalker to the left, gang stalker to the right, gang stalker to the front, gang stalker to the back. For loading the boxes. I want to empower you all out there. And so, basically, I really hope... Okay, it is. Okay, so, basically, I have to look at the good in all this. Even though some of us be like, oh, wow, I wouldn't wish this on anyone to be soft-killed in this manner. However, when the cards are dealt, then we definitely have to play them because, like I said before, we still can have the winning hand. So we're not throwing in this deck and calling boards across the board. We got to play this hand. You have to look at the good side that these people go out their way to just like do stupid things. I just don't. It's like they go out their way to do some of the most stupidest things. Like, I look at these people and I'm like, how much of an idiot could that be? One thing I don't understand about these gang stalking creeps out here and these civil wannabe police, aka domestic terrorists, is why would you go out your way to just act sick and cough at someone? Wouldn't you like feel funny about that? Like, wouldn't you be like, why am I coughing at this person? However, they're in a state to where I don't believe they're really aware of what they're doing or how stupid they actually look. When you look at these people, it's like, wow, like seriously. And the way that person earlier today that I had known for a year was just so envious to me. You can see the envy in the eyes. Like I told you guys, I've also had another associate that turned gang stalk that, you know, thought that it was amazing. Like, when they were with me, they thought that it was, I don't know, like, to go through this is something fun, or like they want to experience it also because they don't know why. All they know is, wow, why is so special about this person, you know? And it has everyone talking. So, you know, at the end of the day, little do they know is that to be an awakened person and not to break and to really hold your own and stay true to who you are, it takes a lot, you know. It takes a lot, and most people in the world would not be able to walk a mile or even step a foot in our shoes. They wouldn't survive, you know, if the tables were turned, you know. And I'm just so grateful for the Most High for giving me the strength and the courage and the light and just to fight back, you know, to fight back and to use me as a vessel. You know, I'm not perfect. I'm not a saint. However, I do have my channel with the Most High, and He knows my heart. And that's what the Most High is looking at, you know. And for people to just want to go and do just evil for no reason is just crazy. So, just keep your head up. We're going to sensitize these gang stalking creeps the same way that they sensitize us. Only when you want to. When you want to have a little fun, you know, go out and have some fun and terrorize them back, you know, harass them back. Because they are more afraid of us than we are afraid of them. You know, I have these two brown-nosing idiots to the left of me right here trying to get a little louder. But remember, we will overcome. I look at some of these pussy-ass, gang-stalking, organized domestic terrorist-ass motherfuckers out here. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling tonight. And just the look is like, wow, I will break one of these assholes' jaws. Like, do they know, like, what I'm capable of doing to one of them? However, on that same token, you have to think before you act. And as long as you know your strength and you know you'll kick one of the motherfuckers' asses, you know, then that is all that matters. But at the end of the day, I'm not fenced to risk my freedom. I'm not going to give them anything to... I'll go just far enough to let them know, you know. But honey, when I press most of these gang stalking creeps, they get so fucking goddamn shut mouth and so but once in a blue, you'll get one that's a little defiant. But in the end, they always bow down. You know, if they're not trying to shoot the one or anything like that, or honey, when you press one of them, the first thing they say is, "Oh, I want to call the police. I'm going to call 911. This one gang stalking bitch says to me, I'm going to call 911, but you may like it. Basically insinuating that she would call 911, but I may like jail because I am homosexual. However, that's what they do. You know, they're cowards. They team up. A weak man is always found in a group, in duos, but a strong man is one that walks alone. A weak man is one that do one signal languages, and when you turn your back, they snickering and they're doing signs behind your back like a bitch. You know, that's what bitches do, you know. But I do challenge one of these gang stalking assholes to step to the plate and take an ass whooping from me. You know, instead of being a bitch and doing all this one signal language shit behind my back, be a man about yours. And step up, honey, and get this handwork, you know, and we can do it civilly. Like, you don't have to call the police with no police contact. Just let me beat the shit out of you. Anyways, you've been tuned into The Awakened, an outlet for targeted individuals. I'm your host, Frankie B. Together we will overcome. Together we will rise. Together we will empower each other. And together we are already winning. Wow, guys, I'm already winning right now. I think these gang stalkers got me programmed when I do my podcast, because they start coming out from everywhere. They get angry. So, on that token, I'm going to enjoy some of this Mother Nature right now and the wind blowing against my skin. And just take this in. This is what life is about. This is what we're here for. And you all stay up, stay in prayer, and remember, you are not alone. Again, you've been tuned into The Awakened, an outlet for targeted individuals, which I like to call Awakened. And I'm your host, Frankie B. Night, night, y'all.